Lately, things have been feeling a bit off for me, so I'm leaning into the small rhythms that help me feel steady again. There's something I've always loved about hobbits, how great change begins in very ordinary places. Kitchens, gardens, slow walks, warm drinks, and small courage. But the days that start out a little heavy, I've been there too. So let's come back to what matters, nourishing our spirits, caring for our bodies, and creating a quiet place for our minds to rest. Just putting one foot in front of the other, brave little hobbit steps, eyes on what matters, finding beauty, gently moving forward. Here's how I give myself grace and set myself up for a few small wins on an off day. The first thing I like to do is take care of my body in simple ways. A little movement, stretching, getting myself ready for the day. Nothing intense, just enough to wake myself up and feel supported. Even something small helps me feel like I've already stepped into a fresh start. I then move into the cozy, slower part of my morning. A warm drink, soft lighting, quiet moments by myself, just easing into the day instead of hitting the ground running. And if mornings aren't your thing, your own little pocket of self-care can absolutely happen in the evening too. This is where I take a little time to anchor my mind in truth. Coming back to what steadies me, and even placing small reminders around my home that bring me back throughout the day. In the middle of it all, I purpose to slow down and be in the moment, especially with my babies. Quieting that noise in my head and letting these pauses ground me instead of rushing past them. I've found that continuing in small, simple actions helps me feel less stuck. Making the bed, tidying as I go, starting a load of laundry. Nothing overwhelming, just showing up for little resets throughout the day. I also like to pause and check in with my habits, just noticing where I'm at and gently returning to the things that matter to me. If I'm able to, I'll reach out to someone or say yes to spending time with people. Even small connections can help shift things, and it leaves my soul refreshed. I also make a point to do something restful that I enjoy. A small project, something creative, something life-giving. On this day, that looked like sitting down and decorating my planner pages for a new month. Just a quiet activity that helps me slow down and reset. I always look forward to this because it's relaxing and creatively refreshing for me. Just turning on an audiobook and making things feel inspiring and fresh for the month ahead. And then in the evening, I try to set myself up well. A relaxed walk, a simple reset of the home, and starting the closing shift a little early. So that when things wind down, I can actually rest and wake up to a space that feels calm again. Some seasons are slower, some days just are not productive. And what I'm starting to realize is that getting out of a funk isn't always about rushing to change everything in your life. Sometimes it looks more like showing up for the small things with care. Learning that healing often happens quietly, through little acts of intention, one at a time. Gently moving forward and noticing the beauty to be found here.